Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Hatchets here, and today we're going to be playing the new Fortnite Battle Royale game mode, which is called Infinity Gauntlet. So basically what this game mode is, it's a game mode that allows you to play as Thanos from Infinity War, the new Avengers movie put out by Marvel, which just came out like a week and a half ago. I saw the movie, but I'm not going to spoil anything about it. So basically, the Infinity Gauntlet comes in as an asteroid and lands randomly throughout the map, and once it lands, you can pick it up and you get the opportunity to become Thanos. So what I realized, what happens the most is that the Infinity Gauntlet lands nearest to the middle of the circle. Now the circle is also reduced because it's a smaller map and it's still 100 people, so the circle is reduced to a way smaller size than usual. So this makes the game extremely difficult as well, because not only do you have to deal with an overpowered player that has a lot of HP and a lot of shield, but you also have to deal with 100 people in potentially a way smaller place. So encounters with people are 3 times more likely, in my opinion, and also you have to deal with Thanos. So it often lands nearest the middle of the map. So what I recommend that you do when you play this game mode is to parachute to the middle of the map, mark the middle of the map, the middle of the circle of the map, and wait till you see the Infinity Gauntlet come down as an asteroid. Once it comes down as an asteroid, you can go down to it. Make sure you're relatively close to the ground though. And once you're close to it, you land on it and you get it. Now there's going to be a lot of people running already on the ground to the gauntlet because they can predict where it comes from. It's not hard to predict. It's very nearby. So you have to land near the gauntlet, pick it up, and you get to become Thanos. Now Thanos also has these special powers. He has the ability to jump super high, and he does not take any fall damage. So you can abuse his powers, jump as high as you can, but the only kickback or the negative of using his jumping ability is that it takes a while for him to jump, and you cannot do anything while it takes time for him to jump. So the Infinity Gauntlet is only useful to a certain extent because he takes a lot of time to jump and you can take a lot of damage from people, and his power beam is not super effective. But once Thanos is able to jump, he can stay in the air, and you can press RT on Xbox One, which gives you the opportunity to utilize his power punch or impact shock, whatever you want to call it, which when he's in midair, he'll come down and punch the ground and kill whoever's below him. So you can utilize this after he's jumped, or you can also use the Infinity Stones within the gauntlet to utilize a power energy stream, or whatever it's called, similar to what Iron Man has, like an energy blast. And you can use this Infinity Gem or stone to do that with the gauntlet, and it's not super effective because I've seen guns like outdo it. It's not the best solution to use to kill somebody, and your final option is to just run up and hit somebody, and it deals like 35 damage every time you hit somebody, or I think around 40, something like that. So if somebody has a full shield, it only takes like 10, no, I'd say like 5 hits to kill them for the most part, because it's not likely that you'll have a full shield in this game mode because everything's so fast paced. Everything gets looted super fast, so you'll probably get killed pretty fast unless you're lucky like me. Or what I also suggest is that you build like crazy, because there are snipers trying to get Thanos, and if you're in the vicinity of him, everybody's rushing the gauntlet as soon as he dies. So that's another thing I forgot to mention. As soon as he dies, you can go and pick up the gauntlet and you'll become Thanos. But the problem associated with that is that people wait and surround the gauntlet with snipers, waiting for anybody to go pick them up. And these kids are good. Like, I've gotten killed a ridiculous amount of times trying to pick up the gauntlet. Or I'll be Thanos and I'll just get berated by shots from every single place as soon as I get the gauntlet. So you have to build to a certain degree to prepare to take on Thanos and the gauntlet. So another point I want to talk about is Epic Games and how they bought their license, their licensing from Marvel. So they have the ability, technically speaking, to make any Avengers skin that they want to, but they will not do it because they said in a forum, they informed somebody that they would not do it I'm not really sure why they want to do that, but I'm thinking it has to do with their branding. They want to brand their own game and their own apparel, so obviously to only grow their game, they're not going to promote the Marvel stuff. So I think they just briefly bought a license from Marvel to advertise Thanos or put it in the game, because, or they got a deal with Marvel to put it in there, because it's only the fastest growing game there is. It's like the most played game in the world. So they got a temporary license or some sort of licensing to put Thanos, and the skin is completely spot on with what it looks like in the movies and in the Marvel comics and everything. So the skin is... Another issue I run into playing this game is the fact that there's not enough loot. Everybody lands into a crammed circle, so you basically die super fast because everybody's rushing for the loot, or you have to land outside of the circle, and then by the time you get loot, there's no time to run in the circle. And I realize, like, you take damage easier in this game. I don't know if it's the fact that the loot is better, or if it's better, because I see these kids with gold scars all the time running up on me. I don't know if the loot is better, or the guns are more powerful, or the storm is more powerful, because last time I got caught in the storm, I literally went from 30 health to 10 in not even 20 seconds, so it made no sense. Like, the normal storm pace is definitely not there, so I got killed pretty fast. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Wanna grind, yeah, wanna grind. Every day I'm with my team. Every day we on our grind. But I'm ultimate.